Good evening. This is Akashvani Kohima. I am Jajnya Metha with the news. The headlines. North-Eastern Council releases more than 5.7 crore rupees for Nagaland in January. All Nagaland Adhoc Teachers Group 2015 batch begins indefinite hunger strike. Higher Secondary School Living Certificate examination to begin tomorrow. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio extends best wishes to students. And Under 13 ASMITA Football League 2025-26 East Zone concludes. Assam and Mizoram advance to national round. And now the news in detail. The North-Eastern Council NEC released more than 5.7 crore rupees in total for various development projects in Nagaland last month. This was updated yesterday by the Ministry of Development of North-Eastern Region in its January status report for the state. The NEC projects include a community trade link center at Jaluki in Parent District, a working women's hostel in Kohima, infrastructure for off-road tourism, a bamboo incense and toothpick manufacturing unit at Jaluki, as well as classroom and hostel facilities at Government Polytechnic Sitakema C in Chumugidima. In addition, 5.61 crore rupees was sanctioned under the NESIDS road scheme for construction of the route from Jaluki on NH 129A to the new DC complex model township in Parent District. The road is expected to improve connectivity across 5 villages. Overall, the NEC released over 81.5 crore rupees across the Northeast in January to support infrastructure, livelihood, research and cultural initiatives. These include around 32.6 crore rupees to central, regional and other agencies. The All Nagaland Adhoc Teachers Group ANATG 2015 batch began an indefinite hunger strike today, escalating their ongoing protest demanding service regularization. 15 teachers participated in the hunger strike staged at the Capital Convention Center in Kohima on the first day. However, as authorities have permitted the protest only till 4 p.m., the volunteers are now stationed near the Naga Solidarity Park for the night.
The hunger strike volunteers will continue until and unless our goals are achieved. We will keep this peaceful as we can.
The NATG 2015 batch has been agitating against the continued lack of official communication from the state government on their demands for implementation of earlier assurances and policy decisions regarding regularization. The protest, which began on February 4, entered its 7th day today. The Higher Secondary School Living Certificate HSSLC examination will begin tomorrow and continue till March 9. A total of 16,095 candidates will appear in the 3 streams from 68 examination centers across the state. Meanwhile, the High School Living Certificate HSLC examination will commence on Friday. 23,505 candidates are enrolled to appear for the matriculation exam from 98 centers statewide. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio has extended best wishes to all students appearing for the HSLC and the HSSLC examinations. In a social media message, he hoped that their preparation and hard work would translate into success. Mr. Rio also extended best wishes to Nagaland Board of School Education for the smooth conduct of the exams. Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju said that the government will move a privilege notice against Rahul Gandhi for misleading the House by making baseless statements in the Lok Sabha during the budget discussion. Talking to media, Mr. Rijiju alleged that Mr. Gandhi made useless and false allegations without giving any notice.
There is a very clear-cut rules of procedure and conduct of business in the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. When a member intends to make serious charges of allegation against another member, then you have to make a notice and also substantiate the allegation.
Mr. Rijiju added that it is a serious breach of privilege and the government will move the necessary notice to the Speaker. This is Akashvani Kohima giving you the news. For quick news update, follow us on our X handles AIR News Alerts and AIR_Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Welcome back. You are listening to the evening news. Both houses of parliament today resumed discussions on the Union Budget 2026-27. In the Lok Sabha, Arun Bharti of LJPR described the budget as a visionary and inclusive budget, saying it will lay the foundation of achieving the goal of a developed India by 2047. Leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, said there is nothing concrete in the union budget. He said it is centered on artificial intelligence, AI, and expressed apprehension that lots of jobs in the engineering and IT sector will be challenged by AI.
Data is important. If the India alliance was negotiating with President Trump, the first thing we would say is, President Trump, the most important thing in this equation is Indian data. You want to protect your dollar? We want to help you protect your dollar. But please remember that if you want to protect your dollar, the biggest asset that can protect your dollar is lying with the Indian people.
Participating in the discussion in the Rajya Sabha, former Prime Minister and JDS leader H.D. Deve Gowda hoped that this budget would be remembered not only for the numbers but for the wisdom for building a strong economy. He just suggested that growth alone is not enough, but employment must be the center of the policy thinking. Rajiv Shukla of Congress demanded that the supplementary or revised budget be released because the deal with the US was announced after the presentation of the budget. Nagaland's Health and Family Welfare Department has directed all optical shops and establishments in the state to apply for registration on or before June 30. In an order issued today, the authority stated that registration is required under Rule 87A2 of the Medical Device Rules 2017. However, it said several optical shops in the state are operating without the mandatory registration certificate. The authority warned that failure to register within the stipulated deadline will result in penal action, including suspension of operations, seizure of medical devices, and other measures. The Drugs Control Administration of the State Health and Family Welfare Department has directed all licensed wholesale medical dealers and retail pharmacies to onboard their firms on the online National Drugs Licensing System (ONDLS) portal by the 30th of June. The order issued on February 5 warned that failure to register will adversely affect procurement and sale of medicines after the deadline. Further, the department also issued strict guidelines for retail pharmacies operating in the state. Pharmacies allowing registered medical practitioners to conduct patient consultations must either register as clinics under the Nagaland Healthcare Establishment Act 1997 and Rules 2022 or stop the practice immediately. Registered pharmacists have been directed to physically supervise the dispensing of medicines in their respective pharmacies, while absenteeism may lead to strict legal action. They have also been instructed to wear a white coat or apron with a name tag displaying their concealed registration number while on duty. The Under-13 ASMITA Zonal Football League 2025-26 East Zone concluded yesterday at the Chumukidima Football Stadium. The East Zone featured Tripura, Assam, Mizoram, Sikkim and Nagaland. After the league matches, Assam and Mizoram finished at the top of the points table and will advance to the national round. Speaking at the closing ceremony, Secretary of Youth Resources and Sports Anthony Nguli highlighted the importance of initiatives like ASMITA in empowering young athletes, especially girls, through structured competitive platforms.
I'm very happy that 5 teams from the Northeast have come and they have participated. They have showcased their talents, their grit, and also their ability to play football from this level. And definitely, this is just the beginning and the stepping stone towards achieving better football for girls in the years to come.
This is the 4th edition of the ASMITA Zonal Football League and the first time Nagaland participated in the tournament. And to end the news, here are the headlines once again. North-Eastern Council releases more than 5.7 crore rupees for Nagaland in January. All Nagaland Adhoc Teachers Group 2015 batch begins indefinite hunger strike. Higher Secondary School Leaving Certificate examination to begin tomorrow. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio extends best wishes to students. And Under-13 ASMITA Football League 2025-26 East Zone concludes. Assam and Mizoram advanced to national round. And that is all we have in this evening news bulletin. We will be back with the morning English news at 7:30 tomorrow. Good night.